Hello, Duke. This is Shylock here, speaking to you about my punishment. I want the punishment to let me allow to take Antonio's flesh, because he did not pay me back on time. Antonio and I had a deal that if he didn't pay me back on time, I could get a pound of flesh in return of not paying the money on the given day. It was first that Bassanio came to me to seek 3,000 ducats. 3,000 ducats. Because he needed it for an important cause. He used Antonio as a reference so that I could lend him the money. Antonio came shortly after to finalize the deal with me. Every time he asks for money, he ill-treats me. He disrespects me because I'm a Jew, and he's a Christian. He would spit on my feet and will not even care if it affected me, because I'm a nobody to him. I wanted to show him what's right, and I made another deal that was more important than the money. The deal was that if Antonio didn't give the money back on time, I would be able to get a pound of his flesh. Antonio even agreed to this deal and was determined that he would get the money back on time. I strongly feel, Duke, you should let me proceed with this action. This deal was between me and Antonio, no one else. This deal is important to me, because he promised that if he didn't pay me on time, I would be able to take a pound of flesh from Antonio. I do not agree what punishment you're giving me, Duke. Like, seriously. I want my deal fulfilled and give Antonio's punishment to him. He has always treated me with no respect, and he gets away with everything. Everything! I have lost a great amount of money for lending him 3,000 ducats. He has to repay me some way, and for return his pound of flesh. He doesn't think I'm a human. He thinks I'm a toy, and can't be tossed around like a rag doll. I can see that it is brutal, and not a human-like deed. Human-like to do such a deed. I have gotten informed that sadly Antonio's ships has sunk, and all of his money were on those vessels. He was also trying to make a living like how I'm doing. What I'm pointing out is Antonio gets away with everything because he's not a Jew. This has happened the past few times when he has asked for money, but he has treated me like garbage and I didn't do anything about it. I don't understand why he does it and gets amused by hurting me. I have asked kindly to get my money back that I've lent to Antonio. Also, we have made a deal that he even said yes to it, and I want this deal to happen. I will not sit around and not talk because justice has to be served to the man who hasn't fulfilled in paying me back. I will not let this slide, Duke. Will not. Not this time. I want to get my deal. His flesh. I have given as to you why you should not punish me, Duke. The past other times I've not said anything when Antonio needed money and has ill-treated me. I hereby say that you should let me carry on my deal with Antonio, because it is the right thing to do after what he has done to me. He has gotten away with many things, Duke. I I need to teach him a lesson.